I think we've got the market rates coming up in just a couple of seconds from now. We'll look at the indices and then we'll go into stocks. 160 lower on the Nifty in the pre-open, 23,300. So what do we have? First, rates are up, so about 190 lower on the Nifty on the index, and the Sensex, of course, is lower. I think we'll just refresh this because we'll just have the rates come up. 200 points now lower on the Nifty is what we have. Okay, let me just quickly look at the large sort of indices and stocks, etc., and how they're starting. I mean, Hindalco, BEL, L&T, Tata Motors, BPCL, Coal India, these are the 2% kind of cuts which are coming at this stage. Maruti is up 3%, it's the top gainer, but there is Titan, Eicher, Nestle, etc., which are up as well. But very few stocks, about 5 names out of the 50 names are higher. And I think we should be able to put up the heat map now as well. So 200 lower on the Nifty to begin the day. Surabhi.
Well, the Indian market's showing a fair amount of resilience in the backdrop of the whole global sell-off. Talking about the Nifty, the losers right now include Hindalco, BEL, L&T. There is Tata Steel also slightly lower, Tata Motors, BPCL. So it's across the board really. Trends are hard to find. But yes, you can say some of the more global-facing names, for instance, metal stocks, they're coming under more pressure. And there is some continued selling in the CapEx names at this point in time. L&T, for instance, down about 1.5%. Maruti, Eicher, Titan, Nestle. This is exactly the commentary you've been hearing over the last 1 hour. The market expects, at least in the near term, discretionary CapEx companies and stocks to do better. And that's where the buyers are gravitating. Let's see how it plays out. ITC, Lever are absolutely at the flat line. Let's check some of the bigger banks. HDFC Bank, down about 1.5%. Bank Nifty itself is down about 1.2%. ICICI Bank is also lower, about 1% lower, and SBI also 1% lower. So a little cautious, but let's see if we can kind of recover from the lows.
Well, the Nifty Bank is at a very, very crucial mark. It's moved to the 20 DMA, and as we speak, is just flirting with that 20 DMA. So that's the very, very important mark that we're talking about for the Nifty Bank. Keep an eye out on that. Stocks that are moving around. Oncology-focused hospital chain, Healthcare Global, that's up close to around 5%. So good up move is what we're seeing on that one. KPI Green, from the top, the stock had corrected close to around 50%. The last few sessions, it's been moving from circuit to circuit. Commissioning of units is what we've seen out there. So that stock, in fact, is up close to around 5% as we speak. On the flip side, you have Dreamfolks. That stock is open, gap down. So keep an eye out on that one. Blue Star as well is down close to around 5%. Volumes as well fairly large for the first couple of minutes. Persistent Systems, that's another stock that's lower in today's trading session. So just keep an eye out on that one. And Zensar, I recall that stock, in fact, it went up big time on budget day. I think it was up 7-8%. And last week itself, it had a very, very good run. But Zensar today is giving up some part of the weight that it's put up. A few more stocks to note. RVNL, some of those railway-related plays, that stock is a little bit lower. IRFC as well is down close to around 3%. And I think the oil marketing companies, you had HPCL, IOC as well as BPCL, all of them pulling back a little bit in, quite a bit actually, in the pre-open. And that's what the rate starts at as well.
Absolutely, and 200 points lower on the Nifty is what we have. We are at 23,256, so lots of stock-specific moves. It's early, but declines to advances is 6:1. 6 down for 1 up. That's essentially the tally that we are looking at.